My husband is still best friends with the girl he had a 6-year long-term relationship and admitted I was ugly when they recently hung out. Posted by u/throwrabox6446. I have been married for 4 months now, and we had dated for 2 years prior. This girl has been in his friend group for quite some time now, and it was never an issue till recently. We had hosted a little celebration recently, and at one point all the ladies were gathered in a room, and I was chatting with her. She's unmarried and 3 years older than me, and is stunningly pretty too. Like model gorgeous. So we were laughing and talking well, till she brought up my husband, asking me how it's going and if he was troubling me in any way, in a joking manner. She then pulls her phone out and scrolls down to show me pics of him from before. I was surprised she still had pics of that time. But nearly every single one of them was during the time they dated, and when I got uncomfortable and told her to stop, she just laughed it away. My husband was in his 20s then, she called it his prime, and they traveled more than me and him ever did. What shocked me most was that she showed me pics and videos of them having traveled to Barcelona twice, and this was shocking because when I told him about visiting that place, he outright refused it and said he hated that place, calling it boring. At a point, I was tired of her telling all their stories, so I left. It was probably a bit stupid to get angry about something like this, but I decided to leave the room. Later on, somewhere around late night, all his friends were down in the living room. One of their spouses had to breastfeed, so I gave her a separate room for privacy. I thought of joining them all, but then I heard one of the guys talking about how my husband's parents accepted me in the family. He and his family are all Koreans, and most of his friends mostly belong to the same community. I am from Indonesia, and it was a lot of trouble when he told his parents about me. Though all of that has been fixed now, it felt weird to listen to that again because a lot of slurs are still thrown around even though I've been living here for years. My husband told him it's been tough, but it's all right now. And then his friend, who I was chatting to earlier, talks about how she had sent him on many blind dates with pretty women and decided to choose me. They all were drunk, so maybe they didn't know or didn't mean those words, but it still hurt a lot. They all started laughing loudly, telling my husband how I was a bit ugly according to his standards in the past, and one of them even acknowledging his relationship with the girl. My husband then said words I never imagined he would, telling them that I might be ugly, but I married her. Someone who used to comfort me when I cried or brought me to shop and gave me clothes. Someone I was now trying to have a kid with admitting I'm ugly felt terrible. All the incidents of the day just came down, and I walked out before I heard too much. I decided to shower and then go to sleep before they all did. But even this morning, after they all left and my husband slumped back in bed, I still keep thinking about it. It's difficult to convince myself now that they're only friends. They have a longer history than I did with him, and his friends acknowledging it was even worse. This morning, despite his state, he hugged her goodbye and arranged a pack of sweets he told me she likes and to enjoy on the trip back. It's been eating on my insecurity, especially after seeing the pictures. My husband looked much younger, without the fine lines now appearing and the youthful look back then. A part of me is jealous. I never enjoyed that part of him, whereas she's not only more rich than me, but also too pretty. And it hurts after being called ugly by someone who I thought loved me. This has been bugging me for a while and also seems like a very stupid thing to confront about. So can any of you give me advice on what to do? Edit. She even talked about sending each other bouquets without roses but gifts instead. I used to tell him that I wanted one of those for my birthday with books, but he told me he had better things in mind and never gave me one. I feel bad that he didn't do it when I asked him, but it was a routine for someone before me. Update 1. So I shared about this incident to my friends, and they have urged me to make plans with them to go to Barcelona with them. I agreed, and we went to do a bit of shopping for it. I have been feeling way better now after talking to them and all the support you guys gave too, so I'm really grateful. My husband has been texting me continuously for a while now. I have been staying at my friend's house for a while. I texted him saying that I wasn't happy with the company he kept and told him about what his friend did, showing me their pictures. I also told him that he admitted I was ugly to his friends. He's answered by saying that he was mostly drunk and didn't mean it, and that he and his friends' culture is where it's normal to comment on people's appearances and not take it to heart, and said all the cheesy stuff after that about how he still thinks I'm really beautiful, but I can't accept that anymore. He said he'll talk to his friends about it and ask them to apologize. I also told him that I can leave if he still has feelings for his friend, and he said that it was all a past fling and there's a reason they broke up. He told me I'm the one he wants to have kids with, but I feel like he wants me to be a baby-producing machine for his family. I am still looking for a lawyer, and my brother has offered me help too. He got really angry after hearing about the situation. I have a place of my own where I might shift to after I come back from the trip. My husband is back to constantly calling, though I texted him to stop and he hasn't done anything yet. I'm still a bit confused, but I think this trip is going to help me clear my mind. I haven't told him anything yet, and I am thinking of blocking him in my socials, though my friends suggest he see that I am living my best even without him.